Check, check. Can I be heard? Check, check. Alright, give me a second, guys. Alright, I think we're live. Alright, hey everyone, give me a second. Let me finish some of the setting ups and we can get started. Uh, Alright, let's see how this works. Hello? Alright, hey, welcome everyone. I can't read Korean. Gunje, C7 Woo, yo, Easebricks, welcome to the stream. Daw, welcome to the stream. Cybertronian Creations, Demonication, Roblox Gamer, Julian, GH107. Alright, hey everyone. Trying out different streaming setup today with the overhead camera, and also hopefully this will work with me. Fantastic. All right. Okay. I did say that I was going to make instructions for this thing and put them online for free, and I'm gonna do that today. But there's a bunch of other things that I want to test with the stream. So for the time being, this will be in the background. Got a couple of Speed Champion sets that I want to build, so I'm gonna do that first, and then we'll head to studio to digitize that guy and see about making instructions for him as well. Yeah. Yeah, go to bed, go to bed. This will, you know, be available as VOD afterwards. Oh, it's been a while. Boy. How's that Bavis Prime working out? Good question. I think I'm gonna start work on him again, probably beginning of the next year. I think that's it for me this year, probably. I wanted to get a project done by the end of the year, but that looks incredibly unlikely that I'll be able to finish it within the next 4 days. Now that I have a organized war, I am planning to return to Bavis Prime at the beginning of next year. There's a couple of projects that I'm thinking of doing with the wall, like my organized brick collection. And yeah, Bavis Prime is definitely very high up on the list of priorities of things to do. Haven't seen anything from you in a while. How are you? I'm doing good, Bonko. This year for me has been like the year of paperwork, which is why I mean, it's been like the year of paperwork for the last 2 years. Oh, okay, let's see. The sort of like plane of focus, I don't know what to call it. The DSLR is really sensitive to it, and so it might look kind of wonky and out of focus. It's looking wonky and out of focus right now. Hello. Alright. Let's have to try to do this. Push it further away. Maybe that's friendlier to the DSLR. Or should we change the main view to a top-down view? Is that easier? It's probably better, right? For the time being. I got something kind of ironic. What's ironic? Can you make more Ninjago ones? I do plan to. I really wanted to make more Ninjago stuff this year, but I was just caught up in just stuffs, I guess. I was thinking of like working on a Ninjago project on camera at some point. Actually, I might not. The alt builds projects in particular are very. It takes a lot of mental energy to work on them, and I find that like I'm really nervous when I'm working on them, and I always feel like, well, I want something to be happening on screen, and alt builds usually go kind of slower unless everybody wants okay, let's see, can I bring this down? Is this better? Alright, let's try that. Unless everybody's okay with me doing like non-alt build Ninjago stuff, which I'm gonna guess is not what people want. So you know the 3.0 Bumblebee Prime? Yeah, I have the 3.0 Bumblebee Prime. I got that for to use as reference for when I was working on the Bumblebee alt build. You know something like Dungeons and Dragons minifigures? Could you do something like Dungeon? Well, I'm not a minifigure customizer. I might dabble if I have an idea, but yeah, it's not necessarily an interesting problem for me. I'm not particularly intrigued by it. So we make more superheroes, make alt build. I am not sure. What do we have coming? We have the Superman one, and I feel like I'm forgetting it. Oh, and the Iron Man one, I guess. But I think that in order to include the extra minifigure, they have reduced the parts count of the individual mechs themselves, and now they look a lot less interesting to me. Alright, I'm finding that this is a bit difficult for me to work with. Give me a second. Okay. Alright, it was breaking my brain. I was having, I was trying to monitor the voice as I speak. Well, I realized that like I was speaking more slowly in order to match up with my own recorded voice. If you stop hearing audio, and my hands are still waving around, let me know, and then I'll turn monitoring back on. Alright, what's this? Okay. And Spider-Man? Oh, there's a new Spider-Man one. See, the Spider-Man one is so forgettable, I can't even remember it was happening. Do you know that it has a premium scale, right? Yes, I think. Yeah. 2025 Ninjago looks weird. They're doing are we talking about the stuff that hasn't come out, or the stuff that has, or that is coming out now? It looks like a smaller wave they're doing this January. I'll be interested to see how the rest of the wave pans out, if they're doing like a smaller wave in February, or if we're gonna have to wait till March for more Ninjago. Chat down so it's easier for me to read. I'm like moving some stuff around on the back end as well. Oh, okay. What happens here? Okay. Warning. What is the warning? Stream current bitrate is lower than recommended. I don't know how to fix that. Alright. Okay. Where are we at? Could you do like a double Venom mech? Is there going to be a new Venom mech? I feel like that's kind of old now, isn't it? Like the Venom mech that we had. I made an alt build of 2 War Machine mechs. Very cool. I did one as well. And I think that might very, very well be the last one I do. I'll try some stuff. I might like stream, like just trying to see if I can do anything interesting with them. But I think that with the War Machine, I've like exhausted what I want to do with like that particular set of constraints. And I want to do more unconstrained stuff next year. So yeah, we might see less alt builds. But who knows, maybe unconstrained stuff are not as stressful for me, and then I can actually get like energized and make more alt builds as well. But something's got to give. I have limited amount of time. So I was making Bumblebee Optimus Cybertronian mode mock, and I noticed it kind of looks similar to yours, and noticed the height difference kind of like 3-0. Could you do like mechs for like minifigure packs? Give me elaborate on that idea, and I'll see if it sounds interesting. Okay. Very cool. Oh, nice. Right. It is nice to just like build a set. I've been like working, and it can be kind of stressful. But it is always nice to just sit down and follow instructions. My mock created is 8¼ inch tall, and yours is probably like 25 or 30 inches. So it made me think like yours is the premium and mine is the DLX. Oh, I actually did take a photo to compare mine next to the DLX. You can check like Instagram or Flickr. And I'm pretty sure I also filmed it. So like find the shots where I have mine next to the DLX and see if yours are... Wait, I feel like throughout this story, I'm not sure if we've established whether you actually have a premium one or not. Like how you know like Moon Knight ones, like you do that, like wow, okay, like you know like Moon Knight ones like that you do like superhero minifig mechs. If you want to reskin like my mechs to fit something that fit other minifigures, go nuts. I don't think that's too difficult. It might be a fun challenge, especially if you're not used to building. Just to get yourself over the hump, right? Start out with like a simple-ish project. Yeah, in general, I don't do that because it's uninteresting to me. But if you want to do that, you can go nuts. Or like, if they make a Moon Knight mech, I'll see. As far as I can tell, there's been no other Moon Knight whatever since like the minifigure pack, isn't it? No, I don't, but I've seen how tall he is compared to the DOX. He's the same height as your mock. Oh, cool. All right. Okay. I guess that makes sense. The premium 3.0 is really big. I'm really excited for the MDOX Transformers 1 ones. I had those on pre-order, and it looks like they're not gonna fix Megatron's gorilla arms, which is unfortunate, but what are you gonna do about it? If I don't like it, I'll probably sell all 4 of them as a set to someone else who like it more. Could you do more of those Gundam mech ones? Oh yeah, I do have plans for that. Like, so of the unconstrained mocks that I plan to do next year with the wall, I would like to do a Gundam, like an RX-78, just straight up, just see what I can do with the current palette of bricks. I would like to make an aerial, Strike Gundam. This is like all of the ones that are the popular ones, the vanilla ones. What am I building? I'm just building this Speed Champion Audi set. What is it called? It's like Quadro V8 something. I can never keep track of the names of these cars. Will you make the Moon Knight mech from What If? I have not seen the Moon Knight mech from What If. Is that what people were referring to? This is why I got confused. I thought like Lego made a Moon Knight mech. But no, I haven't seen the Moon Knight mech. Maybe. I'm open to the idea. Um, or like maybe I should. I'm thinking of like sort of alternating between bigger projects and smaller projects. So the Moon Knight mech potentially could be a smaller project, but if the Moon Knight mech in like you know like if Moon Knight is inside of the Moon Knight mech, I'll have to track that minifigure down, and I'm not sure if I want to go through the hassle of doing that because like the Moon Knight minifigure is actually kind of difficult to procure. Um, mm. You plan on doing Revenge of the Fallen Optimus? Yeah. Oh, Rise of the Beast Optimus. Probably not. I actually really don't like that design, the Rise of the Beast Optimus. I don't know what they did with Rise of the Beast Optimus, but he looks all wonky to me. Um, and like I'm not alone in feeling this. I've talked to like a few other people, and everybody agrees with me that like well, everybody I talk to agrees with me that yeah, like I think what it was is that they at some point they mixed up the models or something, and they used like a concept art model rather than like the model in the Bumblebee movie, and the proportions weren't quite refined yet, and that's why we got what we got. Funds. All right, here's like a fun trivia. The reason why they used a pin hole and like the pin with stud is because this actually like push the side bricks like slightly higher than if it was just like a brick with stud on the side, and these have Lego logos on them. I think also that like it's not attached on the other end, so it doesn't force the bricks down, and that's probably helping with this being legal. Mm. What do you think? Like how you plan on making mechs? Because I made one of my own with Venom mech and Black Panther mech. Ooh, that sounds fun. I've made combination mechs before. If I see something interesting, I would do it. Um, but next year, a lot of what I plan to do next year is a lot of unconstrained stuff. All right, we're gonna skip the stickers. Ooh, I'm doing diffuser next. Hmm. So I managed to get a small spotlight with your hiatus. And then stop. Okay. I'll wait for the rest of that message. I guess I haven't been putting out that much work this year. I put out like one thing really this year that's like substantial. Okay. But hopefully we can, well, I can do more next year. Hmm. Also, I'm planning to stream a lot of like my work next year. So even if I don't put out work, I'm gonna be around a lot more next year. I got a bunch of equipment, so you know, let's hope that I'll be able to make use of them. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. Mm. I want to make an alt build using 2 Luke Skywalker mechs. I'm planning to make it look more like an X-Wing with limbs. You can use that idea if you want to. I am not going to use that idea. You can go nuts, Bonko. I think I'm done with Star Wars mech. I made like one, and I'm good. Like, I also got like the Stormtrooper and the Darth Vader as well. But like, I think I have to prioritize other projects. Stormtrooper I might actually return to, but now that it's kind of retired, I feel a lot less motivation to go back to it, if I'm being honest. I want to be like you, like how you can make Lego sets and how cool mechs and stuff you make by customizing them. Oh, thank you, Roblox Gamer. Alright, and these goes here. I'm gonna guess that this is the diffuser? I don't know how car terms work. Alright, now we use these. Uh, ooh, more brackets. I have like so many. I've got like a bunch of speed champions that I've saved up from this year that I've got from sales that I just haven't built, which is nice because for at least for a while at least we're not gonna get new speed champions. We're gonna have to wait a bit until we get like proper new speed champions again. Um, oh god, I so don't care about F1. I'm very happy for the people who do. Um, like it is like it feels it feels like well I guess there is a good thing, which is that like if I ever wanted to go like completionist on like the speed champions, this is this perfect excuse to just not, because I really don't want to collect like 10 identical cars. One of the frustrating things is that like I've looked at the cars more closely and they come with a bunch of new pieces that I want to play with, and I just like I want to play with these pieces like immediately, but like I don't want to get a bunch of F1 cars. I just don't care. Oh, I missed something. All right. Andrew Dennis, what are you doing for the new year? Well, I'm doing this. Well, on Jan 1st, I'll probably stream on Jan 1st because I'm getting some stuff on Jan 1st. And then we'll, we'll see how it goes. Okay. This is fascinating. I need to learn how to work with these bracket pieces. It's like, I feel like I've been ignoring them as like a thing to use in builds. Like it's like I don't fully understand their dimensions. And also I think like there are like slightly different kinds of brackets. They might be very useful for specific pieces, like uses. And I think I've always kind of resented them as a kind of hacky solution that I thought like, this is like unofficial, illegal-ish solutions, but like this is like kind of super cool. Like the way that they use the ingot piece, just because like there's just a bit more space in the ingot piece that it's indented in as well for these studs. I feel like, maybe actually learn how this works. All right. You can make big fig Lego mechs. Ooh, that's an interesting question. I remember ChubbyBot have some like big fig mechs, and those were pretty cool. I might put that on the list. Like I'm so much more open to different kinds of projects for next year because like the wall opens up a bunch of options. So yeah, I'm nothing's off the table yet. I'm just sort of like I have to prioritize, and I think I mean the first thing I'm going to do is probably not going to be what everybody wants me to do, but we'll see. The first thing that I'm probably going to do is like a Hulkbuster, which you'd think that by now I'd be sick of Hulkbusters, and I kind of am, but there's a bunch of like articulation idea I want to test out, and like the Hulkbusters is like low hanging fruit. I have like the exact references that I need, and I can do it like real quick, and hopefully it goes smoothly, and I can use that project to iron out a bunch of things with the streaming setups and things like that. I thought I was dreaming when I saw that you were live right now. Oh, Infinity, I'm live all the time. Well, I'm live intermittently. I guess I'm live less this year. I've put out less stuff this year. I mean, it's only been 6 months. Like I have put out stuff this year. I think a cool idea would be to take the Speed Champions car and turn them into Transformers. You don't have to do that. I just wanted to share the idea. Oh yeah, I've seen people do that. Like they have like a sort of mech frame, and or it might be like a bespoke mech that you then use like especially like printed and sticker pieces of the Speed Champion sets to. Oh god, I really need to start like trying to learn people's name, because I think everybody knows what I'm talking about. What like for the people who don't, I would really like to be able to point people to other builders that I'm referencing, given that I don't have their name off the top of my head. So yeah, I've got like there are people who have done that, and they look really cool, and you can go really far with your mech frames, and the decorations look really cool. Hmm. You think you can give an opinion on my Bumblebee Prime when I release the video? Um, no promises. Mm. I would like to interact with people more in general, but like I need to figure out how to do it. Um, yeah, I think it might be good for me to figure out a mechanism for people to sort of send me stuff to see. Um, eh. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens in the next month and a half, 2 months, as I sort of get settled into the habits of streaming and all that stuff. All right. 6 months is a long time. I'm gonna assume that like a lot of people, it's not like I mean I've been active on like I don't know like I post on Instagram sometimes. Yeah. I still feel like it's not that long. It still feels like it's yesterday when I released Bumblebee, and then I don't know I streamed more recent-ish. Mm. I'll be releasing it Jan 1st. Very cool. Who's your favorite Marvel character? Ooh, good question. Let me think. I like Steve. Steve's pretty good, I think. I think Steve's got the best movies. It's difficult to argue with that, I think. Um, I love me my Iron Man. Like, I prefer building Iron Man because he's like a robot, essentially. It's a mech suit. It's robotic, which I love. Um, as far as character-wise, I think that what they were able to achieve with Steve Rogers is kind of a miracle. Uh, I did not expect to like Steve as much as I did when this whole thing started. Um, yeah, and like my knowledge of Marvel stuff mostly is just MCU stuff. I don't really read the comics. So yeah, I guess I've got to go with the boring answer and say Steve. But if we're speaking slightly more broadly, I guess I like Spider-Man, but not necessarily like the MCU Spider-Man. The MCU Spider-Man I think is a pretty good Spider-Man, but like I just love that Spider-Man suit. And like I'll watch anything Spider-Man because it's Spider-Man. Yeah, but Spider-Man occupies like a space in my brain that's like Batman, where like my impression of Spider-Man and Batman are like it's like an amalgamation of all of their different versions. I just have like an idea of Batman and an idea of Spider-Man, and those are not necessarily specific characters. Mm. I found 3 YouTubers who turn Speed Champions into Transformers: Student Scissors, Hachiroku, and build 2 bricks. Bricks to build? None of those are the ones that I'm referencing. But yes. Hachiroku's got his stuff. He builds a lot of Speed Champions. Well, I say a lot. He's been known to build Speed Champions. Student Scissors, I can't remember for the life of me. Oh god. I love Student Scissors' work, but I can't. I have vague memories of him having done a Speed Champions. But he usually works at a smaller scale, doesn't he? Mm. Streaming is hard. Everything I try, like there's no one there, in and out. It's really dry. Yeah, like that is streaming. I think like streaming is gonna be one of these things where I'm going to like. Well, we'll see if it works out, right? But I like whether or not the streaming thing works out, I will still have the build, and I've always wanted to like document like my builds and how they go together, anyways. So I have that, but like, yeah, streaming is hard. I would like streaming as an art form in itself. I have a lot of respect for, but am not necessarily super interested in sort of like just like the streaming for streaming sake. I feel like that's like sort of like your like the actual thing that you're doing there is you need to learn how to like be funny and engaging and manage chat in the community and all that, and like I'll have to try to be to do that and be good at that to some extent, but like yeah, like actually doing it professionally, like the streaming itself is gonna be like a really difficult thing to get into. I was like in general, I would also not like encourage people to just stream to stream. I think that like there may or may not be motivations that you shouldn't, shall we say, indulge, right? And like I would always encourage craft, right? Like if you're doing a thing, try to do it really well, right? Like if you love video games, just try to be a really good and proficient video gamer, right? Or if you want to do art, if you want to sing, like whatever else you want to do, like focus on like the craft. I think of streaming as the delivery method, right? And like if it happens, it happens. At least that's how I try to think about it. I made a mech that's heavily inspired by Dragon Samurai X. Very cool. I'm very proud of that model. I could generally care less about subscribers and likes. I mainly care about commenting, social interaction, compliments, tips, and question. What I care about the most. Yeah, you want like intense sort of engagement, and in order to create something that sort of generates intense engagement, it has to be something that people have the ability to like intensely, right? Unless you're like one of these like OG YouTubers who have had like also a long time to build like a fan base, or one of the people who would garner attention by being like engaging in ways that I don't necessarily want to do myself. Not to throw shades, like everything is its own craft, but like, yeah, I do also like would encourage that like, think of it in terms of like intensity, I guess, more than big number. Yeah. What do you think about the new 2025 Ninjago set? I am excited and interested in getting that Ryu mech, or Zane mech, I guess. It's Big Zane. I'll do that like first thing. I think the new Aaron jet looks fantastic. I think just the Aaron color combination just hits me right where I live. I think the dune buggy, the off-road dune buggy thing also looks great. Like I just love like bright yellow, orange, and dark blue as a combination. Like it just looks really good. Like I love me my like Gaim colors. What else has come out? The mech with the jet thing looks interesting, but I will probably not get it first thing. It seems like we're doing like a smaller wave this wave. Yeah. We have seen, well, I mean, I have seen stuff that's not supposed to be out yet, and we'll see what happens in February, I guess. I was wondering if they're going to break up the set into smaller waves. Yeah. Break up the wave into smaller waves? Yeah. Okay, did I use a 2x1 somewhere that I'm not supposed to? Because I'm not seeing it. Is it in the plastic bag? Doesn't look like it. It's my 2x1. Is it under the windshield? Under a wheel? Okay. It's 2x1. 2x1. Okay. Oh, I found it. Okay. I meant I want to go live to be like you, so then I can show people my creations and ideas I have for Lego sets. You can okay. I would say create work without like streaming is its particular thing. You can create work and share them without streaming them first. That's what I did. Right? You don't start with streaming. I know that like you really want the like contemporaneous interaction and like immediate feedback, and like just like sort of interacting with people. That can be very fun. But like have work first. Like establish yourself as like something that's like worthy of people's attention, and then people will like, if people like your stuff, people will pay attention. I think attention like is difficult to gain and keep, and people are spoiled for choice. And yeah, I get that sharing things can be fun. I would still like sort of encourage like just honing your craft first, and honing your craft in solitude. Yeah, it's like sometimes the audience can pull you in directions that are not necessarily helpful, right, and give you feedback that are not necessarily like the best. And part of what getting good is at any craft is knowing how to give yourself feedback. Outside feedback is also really good, but if you haven't honed the skill to give yourself feedback, you're gonna have a hard time. Mm. I've been doing Lego TF and MacMox for 3 years now. I've gotten great progress. I improve every day, making builds faster and slower, engineering getting there. Yeah, fantastic. I haven't posted much until this year. I plan on doing more. Yeah. Um, Sometimes the internet can give you like very quick like reaction. Just immediately you can see whether like your stuff is like getting traction or not. Sometimes stuff don't get like the attention they deserve, but like yeah, like I I I I think it's always going to be a bit of a gamble, and yeah. The thing I default to is kind of like boring old man advice, I guess. But like I have gotten like tremendously lucky, and like you can see like the number of people watching the stream now is less than 10, like, and like I've been at this for quite a while. Streaming is its own sort of like thing. Um, Not that you can't game it, but like oh, you're also like you have to make a conscious decision of what kind of audience you want to have, like what you want people to be there for. Yeah, and depending on that, you need to work on your craft, I suppose. Mm. As for the Zane Mac, would you buy it to improve it? I'm not sure if I will do anything with it actually. I'll buy it to see what it's doing. It like I'm interested to see how the transformation works. Uh, I must admit, some of it feels like, you know, professional obligations. Like people I think that like I need to know if there's new tech, and I want to see if there are things to do with it. But right now, I don't necessarily have like a plan for it immediately. Mm. Mm. What are your favorite mech designs? I really like mechs that look heavy industrial, like Power Loaders from Aliens, Cherno Alpha, Pacific Rim, AMP. I am very like my sensibilities is very boring. I'm very vanilla, right? Like if you ask me what my favorite Gundam is, it's gonna be like real boring. Um, generally think of like the boringly like main suit. Like my favorite like Pacific Rim suits are like it's like the Gypsy Avenger, right? Because it's kind of vanilla and boring, and like that's just my sensibilities. I like my Gundam Strike and my Exia and my Barbatos. I think Aerial is fantastic. Maybe I like thinner robots, but I also don't just like thinner robots. I like my fair share of chunky robots. Um, yeah. The best way that I found to describe it is that I have like a sort of boring-ish sensibility. Let's see if I can. Would it be better if I lift this up slightly? It's more natural for me to hold it here. This is slightly better, I think. Right. It's like this is technically the better camera, but it's like really difficult to control. Like it has a more narrow, I don't know what you call it, a narrow lens, and also like its focus is very harsh. So yeah. Did you know, right when YouTube, I subscribed to you first because I thought Lego sets were cooler than anything. Very cool. I'm currently at 269 followers. I hope I can get 1,000 by next year. So too much no go. Hey, you just told me earlier that you don't care about the numbers and that you care more about comments, right? Like focus on doing good work, right? And like get the numbers on your terms, not on the terms of the platform, is what I would always encourage. It's like old man also because like doing this with any level of success is always going to be a dice roll, like I said. And so like I want people to feel like they're not wasting their time. So you have to know that you're doing it for yourself. And like think that like you also wanna make sure that if you succeed, that you're happy with your success. And don't start questioning like, oh my god, what am I doing with my life? Is this what I actually want? Like after succeeding, right? After actually getting the numbers and attention and a viewership. Mm. You're so good. I'm watching this over my bedtime. Please do not watch this. Like, don't skip your sleep. Like, I'm gonna be old, sensible, like granddad here and say, go to sleep. This will be on VOD. And also, I'm gonna it's very likely that I'll stream very often in the coming months. All right. So this particular piece, I get really frustrated with. You can see how, like, right here, they're burying half of the piece to use like only half, and like half the other half like we bury like underneath. And this specific kind of angle I really need everywhere, and you keep having to fudge it, and it's really frustrating. All right, see if this is a better angle. Let's see, does this work? Hello, yeah. Oh man, I might need to get a different lens. The the focus on this is a bit too harsh, too narrow. Okay. I like chunky heavy robots. Chunky heavy robots are great. Hey, any new Transformers figure you got? Oh, good question, Brad Foster. Give me a second. Give me some names oh, I got a bunch. Oh my god, I've been buying so much blockies. I got the entirety of the the Transformer One blockies. I've opened up like the recent-ish blocky waves. What else do I have? I feel I've got other stuff that just like slipped my mind at the moment. Not sure if I've talked about Commander Optimus. Commander Optimus is fantastic. Commander Optimus is probably my figure of the year. I mean, my Transformers of the year. I like. Ooh, isn't that interesting? Just do that just for that little red, right there. Okay. What else? What else? What else has been coming out this year? I feel like I'm forgetting a bunch of stuff. I feel like I just got something recently, and I just like it completely slipped my mind. Apart from all the blockies, what the hell did I get? I got a bunch of new Gunpla. I finally opened up a bunch of Gunpla. Like, that wasn't the question. Let me see. I mean, I have some Transformer One stuff. I have the, what's it called? Like Prime Changer Optimus. The Prime Changer Optimus is okay. I don't love it. I have the, what's it called? It's not Action Edition. It's like some like the more expensive like blockies Transformers ones. I've also got those. Those are really good. Megatron's the best one. Sentinel Prime is probably the second best, and then Optimus in the leader one. Optimus is like Matrix Chamber looks beautiful and it just works. But I think there's something about his articulation that frustrates me. Where Megatron just works. It's great. All right. All right. Give me a second. I need to reply to a thing. All right, we're back. Blockies is the first to make TF1 Starstream. Oh my god, you're right. I did not realize that. I thought that there must have been some other Starscream toy, but yeah, I'm excited for that. Bumblebee's coming out soon as well. So at the very least, I'm gonna buy all of those. I'm very excited for the next Blockies wave, like with Autobot Megatron and Stormbringer Optimus. I'm actually a bit frustrated with that Stormbringer Optimus because obviously I care a lot more about the Coptimus of the like they could change just a little bit and then give him a phone and I can have him and Megatron have a phone call. But like, and also the chase figure is like him in like Wind Charger's like shield, which makes me think that they're willing to fudge it and so are not going to make me like the Optimus that I want, the Optus Pexus body, like the Alex Milne body, which is kind of frustrating. Shadowplay Optimus? What do we call that Optimus? Autocracy Optimus? Well, Blockies and Commander Optimus are fantastic figures. They really, I guess I finally got the, like, I've been putting it off for 1,000 years, but I finally pulled the trigger on Gamer Edition Optimus Prime, like the Waffle Cybertron one. That's really good. Unfortunately, I think that like a bunch of stuff has come out since that are more impressive, and so he he's not reactivate Optimus, and he's also not like Commander Optimus. He's still really good. But yeah. All right. Oh, that's for the windshield wiper. Very cool. I've got a bunch of stuff on pre-order that just hasn't come. I've got like 3-0 Jazz on pre-order, hasn't come out yet. I've got like the whole, like the 4-3-0 MDOX Transformer one once, not out yet. What else do I have on pre-order? I've got T-Spark Rodimus, which I'm really excited for. I really hope they get the QC right on that one. Still not out yet. Yeah, I've got a bunch of stuff on pre-order for next year. Oh, you know what I have? I have the YOLO Park, the Last Night Optimus, also on pre-order. Still hasn't come yet. Oh, see one of those weird angle pieces they use for mech limbs now, like the Superman ones. I honestly thought they would be articulated, like ratcheted, but I was so wrong and disappointed. Yeah, I also thought that, like, I was also hoping that, like, the piece comes in halves, and then you can... I've actually found that I can do a lot more interesting things with them than I thought I would be able to. You can see my like double mechs to see what I've done with those pieces. But like, the design space is actually not as limited as you might think, but it is quite limited. Look at that. That's beautiful. How time flies. All right. So now we're going to switch to, what are we going to switch to? All right. I have to like boot up Studio. This is what we're going to do next. We're going to digitize this guy, and I'm going to try to also make like instructions like as well, and then we'll see, you know, I can talk through my process of making instructions a bit, which I haven't really done. I can show people like my hotkeys and all that stuff. I watched Transformers 1. What was your favorite part? I think the fall is fantastic. Actually, right before the fall, I think the shot is fantastic. If you know, like when all of the audio cut out, that moment was great. I think the last 10 minutes are a bit confused. I don't understand like the motivation of Megatron in the last 10 minutes. I feel a bit like, what are we doing here? Like, why are you doing this? And well, let's see if they flesh it out in Transformers 2. Overall, I like it a lot. I think it is hands down the best Transformers movie we've ever had in theaters. Yeah. Alright. I don't want to lay this guy down because he has a butt. Okay. Give me a second while I try to boot up. Let me change to over the shoulder view. No. Focus. Focus. Low. Focus. Does it work? Is it working? Focusing on the wrong part. Okay. Fantastic. Alright. Good enough. Give me a second while I boot up Studio. Hello, Dylan. Lego Optimus Prime update? Oh, next year is when I'm gonna actually, like, I will actually work on him for real, seriously, next year. I now have like an organized brick collection, and so I think I can probably, yeah, I'll okay, give it a second. I can finally work on him. He might not be the first project that I'll work on with the wall though. I've got like, well, I want to make, there's a Hulkbuster I want to make with the 6 wide dome that I will use that as just like a test run for a bunch of like streaming setups and stuff. Also because I'm gonna have to set up all of this again when I'm at home. I'm currently, well, when I'm at my parents' place. I'm currently in Singapore, and I'm gonna have to move, bring this setup with it, and see how that works. So I'm gonna like do that, low hanging fruit. I've got a bunch of ideas ready, and hopefully I would like to think that it can go relatively quickly. We'll see if we can like nail that all of that down in like 2 weeks. And then, you know, we've got like a bunch of projects. I would like to make RX-78. I would like to return to Dark of the Moon Prime. I would like to make a strike. I would like to make an aerial. Um, I feel I've got like some other ideas, but like nothing's jumping out to me at the moment. You know those DC Marvel Lego sets that are like 12 inches? You can make two of them combined. Venom. Yeah, I've done those. I've done quite a few of those. I haven't seen you in months. What happened to you? Well, this has for me been the year of paperwork. Is what has happened to me. Mm. Okay. Like I have been putting out work. This is like not as frequently as I would like. Like, or I did promise that I will digitize this and put it up for free. So I wanna fulfill that promise. All right, studio. Is it working? Okay. Bit wider. I'm gonna have to minimize OBS. All right. This is gonna be difficult. All right. All right. I'll put this here. What do I do? Okay. This. All right. Okay. This should be okay. I should be able to still do this. Do we need like two different views for this? I think we can do away with the I think we don't have to see this. Probably. Alright, so this is it. Okay, let me remove the butt so that I can lay him down more comfortably. And I've got my keyboard. Alright, so what do we have here? Oh, okay, I need to be able to see OBS as well. OBS, why don't you, can I make you thinner? No, this is the thinnest you can go. Alright, I will have to make Studio smaller. I'm working with like one screen right now, which is why it's a bit wonky. I should have like an extra screen. Alright, I can definitely not use Studio on the laptop because I just don't have enough space on the laptop to actually look at OBS and also Studio at the same time. Alright, that. Okay. This is okay. Okay. Here. Alright, fantastic. Let's see how this works. This might go terribly wrong. Alright, so first things first, what you're gonna do, especially with something like this, which is like a combination model, let's go to, oh god, you're about to see my recent files, aren't you? Alright, give me a second. I'm gonna have to momentarily switch off Studio to make sure that import Lego set. Oh, okay, that's not too bad. Okay, I can show people that actually. All right. All right, check. Okay. I could ask you about the Optimus Mox. Go nuts. What's your specific questions? Apart from the fact that like I'm gonna do it next year at some point. Have you played Marvel Rivals? I have not. I have just finished Sekiro, which is fantastic. You can talk about Sekiro all day. I'm gonna guess that we don't have a lot of like From Software gamers in the chat, so I am going to not for the time being. All right. So what we're gonna want to do is go to Files, go to Import, go to Lego Sets. All right, and now I'm going to look up off screen what the sets are called and or what are their numbers. Okay, Lego Rocket. Oh, I'm getting like Saturn V rockets. That's not what I want. Alright, Lego Rocket Mech. Alright. This is... Okay, fantastic. This is what I want. Which is 76243. 76243. Now, I'm sort of like fudging this, but like... import it as a palette. Okay. Following parts don't exist. Replacement, yep, that's fine. Replace and proceed. Fantastic. Okay, so now I have a palette over this side. This is like all of the bricks that the set comes with, and it also has like a number at the corner showing how many of those specific pieces there are. Now, I can create a custom palette, but like I have no idea how to add this. So what I've been doing is I've been importing one, and then I'll import the other one as a scene, and then add this one to that, right? So okay, so where is my? Oh, you can go to config, and we're gonna change the name of this to Rocket Combine. All right. That should not change anything about this. I think. Yep. Okay. There's still a bunch of ones. All right. So now we go to import again. Another one. Import model. Nope. That's the wrong thing. Import Lego set. Yeah. Okay. No. Fine. Rocket spaceships. No. Okay, baby rocket ship. What set are you? 76254. 76254. And you'll import this in scene. Alright, there's no rocket, baby rocket, that's fine. I don't need to use baby rockets. I have an idea for a gamer to get some ideas from, apart from Guardians of the Galaxy, to get some Lego ideas from that. Why did you choose your channel's name to be like Ransom Phone? It's a reference to like a minor character in a book I really like. You've never been interested in creating Lego Samurai? I have made a Lego Samurai. I made Lego Samurai X, didn't I? Okay, so you select all of this and you add to palette, and you can add to Rocket Combine, and it'll appear here. Fantastic. And then now I can delete all this. And now I have what I need. The great thing about this is like it makes like looking for bricks a lot more easy. So now when I look for bricks, I can just like they don't show me all the bricks. It just show me the bricks that comes with these two sets, which is all that I'm using. All right, I'm gonna head out. It's getting late. It's like tomorrow basically. See you soon. Enjoy the stream. All right. See you, Cybertronian Creations. All right. Let me see. All right. So first things first. Let's make the head. So I would sort of like disassemble these things in parts. I don't have to disassemble them entirely, but it would be nice for me to see how it gets built. All right. All right. Okay. So 1, 3. I would need a black one. Actually, we'll build it vertically, just so. 2, 3. So usually, like if you don't know what a brick is called, you can. Oh, okay. Let me increase grid size because it doesn't matter for now. I was working on another project where that was important, but right now I don't need to worry too much. Okay. Oh God, it's not working. All right, come on, work with me. Why are you doing this? Okay, fine. If you don't remember what the brick is called, and sometimes it's very easy to not remember what the brick is called, you can just look up the size of the bricks and then see what pops up. Okay, so okay, Panther cursor. All right, that's like that to that. Yep. Then 1 by 2 and the ball piece. All right. So ball. One, 2. The thing is, I'm colorblind. I'm also gonna have to figure out like what colors are these bricks, so that I don't overuse a color that aren't in the set. All right. Okay. 2, 2 wedge. All right. Actually, right now, I probably don't need to see the keyboard. Right now, I'll just do this. All right. Oh wait, we're working on the head. Completely forgot about that for a second. I think. Alright, I'm gonna have to disassemble this more because it has been a while since I built this. So I've actually forgotten quite a bit of how this even comes together. I think I bracketed this together, didn't I? Yeah. What's underneath here? Ooh. Isn't that interesting? Alright, okay. Can do this. Hmm. The Ghost of Tsushima. I don't play Ghost of Tsushima, if that's what you're asking. Uh, wish I'd kept my baby rocket ship together so I could see what it looked like as a backpack with a beautiful rocket figure. Ooh, it's an interesting idea. Yeah. I think it should probably not be too hard to get on the aftermarket, I think. Alright, clip. This goes kind of slowly if you're out of practice, like I am right now. Ingot. And round thing. This should fit, yep. That might or may not be illegal. We'll just not find out. Alright. 2. Oh, the other thing that's great about this is like sometimes I have no idea like what the brick is, and sometimes like I don't have size information either. Colors are usually a safe bet. You just look up dark gray and see what other dark gray, like it will narrow down what you need. Okay, bracket. I can't spell. This is why I want to be like you. I will take that in the spirit that it is meant. Alright. Okay, bracket. What happens is again? I'm sorry, my English fails me in that part. It did. Well, I figured it out, I think. Unless you were asking some other question, in which case, you know, you can ask the question again. I'll try my best to answer it. This is called stat.io. Foley Huck, this is speak. I'm glad that your bar for peak is pretty low because hopefully the peak is higher than this. All right. And then brick, I think. All right, just 1. Okay. Let's do. Okay, there's a bunch of 1 stuff that we can add here. Is this the correct? This is not. Okay, yeah, I think this is the correct piece. Oh god. What are the perks of being colorblind? And then, alright, a brown one in the middle. Do you know Ghost of Tsushima? I'm aware of the existence of the game, but I don't play it. I've done LEGO videos in the past, but they never no one likes them. Make work. Just focus on the work. I think there are forums that are available. You can actually like I have frustrations with it, but like a great place to share is probably the Reddit, and or you can go on Eurobricks, right? The Reddit will very quickly tell you if they like what you do, and if what you do is uninteresting, they'll ignore you immediately. But like, focus on the craft of it, right? Focus on making good work that you're proud of, and making work that you can improve on, like making improvements to your work. Is you never know how the internet is going to react, and sometimes like getting the internet's attention is very difficult. Gotta do this for yourself. If like you gotta be able to do this for yourself if you want to do this uh, in a way that wouldn't make you lose your mind. Mm. All right. Mm. Have you played Armored Core or Horizon Zero Dawn Forbidden West? Okay, I have tried a little bit of Armored Core. I haven't played a lot of it. I'm not as captured by it as I am Dark Souls. Or maybe I need more time with it, or like it doesn't feel, it feels a bit too frantic for me. Whereas like Dark Souls is a lot more like methodical, let's say, and like the franticness of Armored Core makes it kind of difficult for me to deal with. Maybe I'm just not used to the controls and I need to like get good. But for now, I don't have a lot of interest in returning to it at the moment. Yeah. Alright. 3. Let me see. 1, 2. Alright. And now we'll hinge this down. Hinge? Hinge is not. What the hell is the. What are you gonna. Control click? Alright. Control click. Doesn't work. Control click for more info. Alright, control click. Oh, that just opens a tab. That's not what I want. Alright. Alright. It's like, there's gotta be a way to hinge this. Hinge? Rotate? R? Oh, it's R. They've moved it to R. Okay, that's fine. Move this down. Alright. Is this what I want? Yep, that seems about right. And so now we have a head. Look at that. Okay. So once I have a head, okay. Yep, thanks. This is what's happening next, which is I will choose the next sub thing that I want to make. Okay, let me just remove this shield. That was not the point at which I would like that to have come apart. But we'll figure something out. Alright. Let's remove this gun and work on the torso next, probably. Alright. The truth is that I'm not good at English, so I use Google at certain parts. What are the best kind of Lego videos to do? I done Lego Dragon ones, minifig ones. I don't know. I primarily don't make Lego videos. I feel like I primarily build stuff, and then like the video is just like me showing it off. And like, so I'll just show off whatever I just built, right? And like, I'm more concerned with choosing what to build than I am what to make videos out of. Yeah. Some of my favorite armor designs are in Ghost of Tsushima. I especially love those big rectangular shoulder pads. Very cool. My favorite samurai design is Kamen Rider Gaim Kachidoki arms. Which I'm not sure is what you are looking for. Like, I love me my Kamen Rider, and I love me some samurai armor. Alright, so we're going to partially disassemble this to the point where I can see every part with my eye, and hopefully, oh cool, I have this like asymmetrical. That's cool. Okay, that's just a, okay, I have to check to see if that's, okay, that's a 2x2, fantastic. And I think the rest of this should be pretty straightforward. That's a Technic brick. Okay, fantastic. Alright, so I'm gonna start with, I think, alright, let's put this back in. We'll start with this piece. Alright. So again, I don't know what that's called, so I look for size 1/4. That's what we need. I'll put it far away from the head. I will hide the head. Go back to normal selection and pan to cursor. So now I can just work on this. Any advice on making mocks? Give me something more, like give me a more specific question. Like, what difficulty are you running into, right? Describe what you want help with in particular. I think like just generic advice. I think like learn to draw. Like I would recommend going to drawbox.com and just going through that course. It's like sometimes part of what building is just like seeing things a particular way. Like you don't really think about it, but like see like you need to train your eyes as well as your brain. Like sort of you need your brain to be able to break things down in a particular way. And like there's a bunch of resources on how to draw, and I think that like um, when you learn to draw, you're also learning how to see things, and like that's an important skill. Mm. Mate, your Ninjago Lego sets you design and mate. That's why it's just like you make super cool things, and like I want to do stuff like that. Very cool. Mm. Such Lego tank tread pieces are great for samurai armor. They really are, aren't they? Actually, okay. If you want to do a bit of digging, um, I made a thing a million years ago. That's an alt build of the Thunder Raiders, the Legacy set. Unfortunately, the build for that thing has been lost to time. I disassembled it and like put it um, into the wall, and I don't know how I built specific things on that thing. Like it was also just like a bottle that I whipped up in a weekend, so like I didn't really archive it very carefully. All right. I need a 2-2. Right, and then I just need the wedge plate, I assume. I'm really frustrated with how many things are called wedges, and that the wedges are together. It's very frustrating. All right. Like here, like this is wedge plates. This is plates, and they're separated by I don't even know. Like these are like modified plates, I guess. And I'm just looking for plates. Uh, okay. And bracket. Hello. There we go. All right. Okay. Of bar. Here we go. King Titan, hi, have a nice day. Have a nice day to you too, King Titan. Do you have any ideas of doing a custom crystallized king mock? Probably not. I think at this point, like, that's past. But you never know. I'll see how quickly I can put out, like, I can design, like, an unconstrained mock. Like, I might actually have more time than I think I do if that goes well. Mm. Huh. Are those? Oh, they are. Isn't that interesting? I used two of my ones here. And like, if I'm short of ideas, that's one that might be fun to try. Mm. But right now I have no plans. Right now I kind of want to spend my time doing something else. Oh, I made this asymmetrical. Should I maintain that? I'll try to maintain it. I'll make it asymmetrical for the funnies. Mm. So it looks like two-tone Gundam armor. Alright. Alright, that should be a print. I think I'm just gonna leave that. Like, I actually know what to do now with these, which is like, I can go to Brickset or Bricklink, and they usually have like a nice top-down image of this, and I can go to like create a custom brick. It's a custom print. I can like superimpose on this, but like that seems like a lot of effort for this. I'm not gonna do it for this one. So also I'm gonna put this one out for free. Should be fine. I think people can figure it out. Mm. Or I might, you know, if I'm in the mood, I might do it later. All right. Claw hand clip. All right. Let's look at clip. Mechanical claw. Yeah. I'm actually going to, because I want this to be, I want this to line up. I'll do that instead. All right. Okay. Where are we going? Okay. The asymmetrical aspect is more in line with Rocket's character anyways. Yeah! There's gonna be more asymmetrical, I mean, you can kind of see it already. There's gonna be more asymmetrical stuff. Oh god, I love these one by ones. I think they are from like the gun. They might very well have. Oh no, they're not. The gun's bullets are like purple or something like that, aren't they? I'm actually not sure where that came from. Alright, let me take the shoulder pads off. See what we're working with here. Oh. Okay. Alright. Alright. Is this Bumblebee? No, this is Rocket. I have a gun like video for like Lego video or like I am do you like super cool Max stuff, but that's on my old YouTube channel, so that's your dude, that was impossible for me to parse. In general, I find Lego guns kind of uninteresting. I know that there are people who love those, but like they're not for me. Mm. I've thought of like sort of like doing like sort of like Lego prop stuff, but then I think I like in like I don't find sculpting those as exciting as sculpting like a figure. Yeah, and so I've just been focusing on this instead. Alright. Actually, like I would love to do more like character stuff. Alright, let's see. Alright, I need a corner piece. Thank you. Right. 1, 2. It's teal on one side and yellow on the other. Okay. Far brown on one side and gray on the other. Oh, cool. I have exactly these two. Maybe these two were the reason why I can't remember now. I think I designed some of this on stream, and now I can't remember if at what point I decided to make it asymmetrical. But it's nice that I did. That actually freed up a bunch of like design options for me. Have you watched anime? If you have, what's your favorite anime? My favorite thing this year is Look Back, which is like a movie. It's by the same guy who wrote Chainsaw Man, and they adapted one of his one shots, and it's fantastic. Oshinoko manga ended this year, and it was kind of wonk. I was really frustrated with Oshinoko, and it's like the last few chapters. I think it's just kind of both like rushing and dragging at the same time. Yeah, I think a lot of people were kind of unhappy with that finale, which completely understandable, to be honest. I'm one of them. All right, we have some fancy stud reversals here. It's not that fancy. Just use brackets. This is 2x4. Okay. As far as manga goes, I'm following Chainsaw Man, obviously, and Spy Family is fantastic. Spy Family seems like it's about to pick up like speed real soon, which is very exciting. I hope the author is getting enough rest and naps and breaks. seems like he just got into a health scare, which is unfortunate. I would much rather him take his time than, you know, become another mangaka who. Yeah. All right. Let me see. Okay. I like Funny Deer anime. I have not seen Funny Deer anime. My friends keep sending me memes about Funny Deer anime. I have not seen Funny Deer anime. Okay, that is not what we want here. What's underneath you? Is there's a plate there. Alright, that's just a 2x1. Alright, we can do that. Alright, we're at the point where I do have to check whether 2, 1. I think this should be yellow. Yeah. Alright. Wedge. Alright, it's like 1 gray and 1 yellow. That's the wrong gray one. This is the correct gray one. I actually think I have a bunch of like unused bricks that you can just make it symmetrical if you want to. Alright. But for now, let's just go with this. Alright. 2, 2. Alright. I think that's the back. Fantastic. Alright. The tail. Oh. Interesting. I use these. I wonder if I used bigger brackets elsewhere. I must have used them in the legs or something. Alright. Hello. But I need to edit my videos. Alright, go nuts, King Titan. Okay. Technic brick. Okay. I put this here, and this actually locks it in place. This goes here, and now I actually don't know if this is like a quote-unquote legal connection, or whether it's like too loose for Lego's liking. Okay. And now I think shoulder pads, and then chest piece. All right, let's do shoulder pads. The thing about like making it like asymmetrical is that I can't do like copy and mirror very easily. It's not a big deal. Actually, I can, and then I can just like recolor it. Hopefully, I don't lose track of like the actual is orange. All right, and yellow on the inside, and then I would want a wedge. Yep. Okay. Have you seen Demon Slayer, My Hero Academia, or Jujutsu Kaisen? I have not. Those are the big ones at the moment. No, I have not. I think I'm sort of actioned out. Oh, actually, you know what I have just seen? I've also finished Free Rent Season 1, which is fantastic. And I loved it. Like it has relatively little action, but when it does, it explodes, which, man, I love Free Rent. Okay, these are actually black. So I messed up there. Alright, I can do this, I think. And let's do that one. Copy and mirror. So, you, delete. Okay, fantastic. So the thing about copy and mirror is that it will put the thing that you just copied and mirror right next to, right next to the original submodel. So if you want them to line up, just like have one that you know for a fact is like right next to like the middle line, and copy and mirror your subassembly along with that, and it will land in the correct place on the other side. Okay. Now I think like it's gonna be something like chest armor or something like that. large figure, armor, chest with 4 stats. Alright, I'll remember that for later potentially. Alright, let's rotate this. Yep. Okay, I think. Yep, are we done with the chest? Alright, let's rotate it in a bit more. Alright, let's increase grid size. That does not help rotation at all, so what are you even doing here? Alright, that's fine. We can leave it like that. I think people can figure it out. 2. I also watched Dungeon Meshi. Love that show. I've heard very good things about Dungeon Meshi. I'll get to it eventually. I do want to pick up some Japanese at some point. I mean, I'm trying a little bit. Like, I need to actually like get more serious with it. Yeah, and potentially we can do that. All right. So I'm gonna look at the arms. I actually think that I can copy a bunch of the arms over. Let's do this one first, and then should we build the arm right onto the chest? Let's not. It's gonna be a mess. All right. Ball. So we did what we did before, which is we start with a piece, set it far away, hide this, pan to cursor, and now we zoom in. All right. All right. 2. Clip. I think these, I'm gonna call these like Takanuva elbows, because there was like one of the prototype photos for what became the Tahuchi WP. They showed a Takanuva with this elbow. I've had that in my head for a while. Any plans of doing animal ones, like 3-in-1 animal sets? Yeah. There's some animal stuff that I would like to get around to doing, but like the 3-in-1 team is doing fantastic. Well, I think mostly a lot of the new animals are made by like Aaron Newman, who's fantastic, and I'd love to experience some of that. Like I want to get around to like buying that the animals that he made that are out already, and like I don't have those, and I would like to get those. Things just haven't lined up. Like they're not on sale at the time that I would like them to be. Has been the problem. All right. All right. All right. I think. All right. Let me delete this. Ball. Are you going to do anything with Ninjago animal sets like the Yeti and the snake? There's a Yeti? What Yeti? What are we talking about? Are we talking about the? Oh God, the like dragon warrior or whatever it's supposed to be called. All right. Oh, these are quite different actually. All right. Okay. I think this is the point at which we should do copy and mirror. All right. Just gonna put. So actually no. Okay. Ball. All right. Hand. Oh. Okay. Look at the particular asymmetry of this. All right. 1, 2. Oh, there's only one of these left. All right, that's cool. No, I need a plate first. All right, that's fine. Yep. bracket. Yep. Bracket here, and well, sometimes like it takes me a while to like rotate these because I keep messing up. All right, okay. I think we can copy and mirror this over. All right. All right. Let's see. First of all, this one needs to be yellow. This needs to be black. 2, 6. Oh, I just realized something. Oh, it's fine. 2, 3. Okay, the thing about like them being like copy and mirrorable is also that like I only have to make instructions for one of them, and then instructions for the other one I can copy and mirror over. It does save a bit of effort. This is not too big, so I'm going to not bother, or at least like not sacrifice that for the asymmetrical look that I want to go for. Alright. Hello, work with me. You mean like, do I want to make a Yeti mech? Because I don't really have plans to make a Yeti mech. Alright. Ingot is orange, goes here. Geez, slopes? It's gonna be slopes. Alright. Huh. Oh, we don't even have the controller print. Ugh, that's annoying. Do we not have the controller print? The controller print is a common print, isn't it? That's why I'm going crazy. And they also didn't offer to replace it, which is very odd because I used it again here. Do I still have any? Huh. Guess that's kind of odd. Oh no, I have one more. Alright. So I'm gonna guess that... Oh no, but and I used them in the lakes as well. Okay. We're gonna have to figure out this controller print business. Yeah. Craig the Yeti from one of the ice seasons. Oh. you this might shock you. I don't really watch the show. So if you reference the show, I might not know what you're talking about. Okay. I think we're going to denote it in the instructions. Alright, then I'll have to like save the photos for the prints anyways. That's fine. That's okay. It's not that big a deal. Alright. I think the arms are done. Great. Now for the legs. The legs, I think I made almost symmetrical, which is kind of annoying. Alright, with the legs, I think I will just make one, and then I'll copy it over, and then we will see about just recoloring it so that it is correct. Alright. Alright, is this... Yep, that is what I'm using now. Alright, let's hide this. Hide. Panther cursor. Any Gurren Lagann? Ooh, yeah, Gurren Lagann is another thing that I would like to do next year. Thanks for reminding me. Or like Gurren Lagann might become an unconstrained project. I actually don't know what the state of like Monkey Kid Mechs currently is. I don't know what's gonna get released next year. The thing is, like, Monkey Kid Mechs are the exact colors that I might need for Gurren Lagann. The problem is like they never come with enough black. like they have teal, which I can work with, but like I kind of really need black, and they don't have the amount of black that I would ideally like to have. And that's frustrating. Yeah, I would definitely love to make a Gurren Lagann at some point. I might just like say stuff it and make an unconstrained Gurren Lagann. Yeah. Is it an anniversary coming up or anything? Like I feel like with these things, every 5 years there's an anniversary, and I feel like if Gurren Lagann is gonna have an anniversary, it should be soonish. Um, I feel like it's been quite a while since the last like, anniversary year for Gurren Lagann. I would like to make like a bunch of like the other Gurrens as well. I would, other Lagans. I would like to make Arc Gurren Lagann. That's really great. What actually meant is you could do Ko inside like a Yeti mock. Again, I don't know what a Yeti mock is. Okay. Alright. Oh wait. Actually, one, two. Alright, actually need orange for this. The Lego set that you're doing right now, but like white with horns and stuff. Oh, like an unconstrained build just happens to look like what I'm building right now. Bracket. All right. Let's see. And we're gonna need a hood piece. So that's 3, 4. Yeah. Oh. Ingot. Blue. Alright. Is that the thigh? I think. Another ingot here. That's the thigh. Alright. Joint. And I think we want this. Yeah. Alright. Here's the part that might get funky, because I'm not sure how Studio works with the the limb piece. Is it called limb piece? It's not called limb piece. I have a guess as to what it's called. Because plate modified. This is there's beautiful fan art of the King Kitan with a Lagann style combination. Ooh, sounds interesting. I might look that up after the stream. Yeah. I don't know about making a King Kitan. My sensibilities are pretty boring. King Kitan feels like it's a bit too unique for me to care. I just think that like making boring stuff is sometimes like way more difficult, because like your eyes are a lot more sensitive to stuff that you're familiar with. But maybe that's a cope. Alright. Oof. Alright, I feel like I'm getting into groove with this. I'm not sure how long we've been going. I think we're gonna take a short break after I finish this leg. And then I'll keep going. Well, actually, I now am no longer bound to like battery like constraints. So I can just go as long as I want theoretically. Well, I can go for as long as I'm like physically able to go. I might get real tired in a minute. This is the thing. I feel like maybe there's something about like adrenaline, where like I can be doing a thing and I feel like, all right, I'm not too tired, but I would like to take a break, and then after the break I feel like, oh my god, I'm so tired. I cannot go on. All right. This heal is not great. I would like there to have been more heal support, but working with whatever I have. Actually, he needs more foot support than heel support. Like there should, like if there could have been like a sturdy foot joint, I would love to have built it in. The way it is, like the set just doesn't come with stuff that I've been able to use as like joints for the feet. All right, fetch. Let's go. Ooh. Alright. Who's Gurren Lagann? Gurren Lagann is how do I describe Gurren Lagann? Gurren Lagann is pretty important to if you like mechs, you might quite like Gurren Lagann. It's modern-ish. It's been a while though. It's one of the most prominent modern super robot shows. is it a disservice for Gurren Lagann to call it a super robot show? I don't think so. Yeah. Alright, great. Did I... Here's the question. Did I didn't. Alright. Huh. Okay. You will almost have definitely like come across it at some point and just not know that that's what it's called. Um, bar. Alright. Yeah. Finger. What? Oh, okay. It's not. Okay. What is it called? Is it called claw? I knew it. All right. So if studio also calls it claw, I think I'm completely justified in calling this claw because it doesn't look like a finger at all. I really kind of don't like this piece. All right. I think that's the leg. You have the leg. All right. Great. I am now going to. Oh, let's make the instructions before we copy paste this over. Short break. I am making rocket. All right. Let me do a short break. And then should I keep going? I would like a short break. All right, give me a short break, and then it's like a 1 minute break. Do I need a break? I think I can keep going actually. All right, I'll keep going. Okay, so that's done. We've got, I think, the gun and the shield. All right, how did I make this gun? All right. All right. So I'm going to hide this. And the cursor. All right. Fantastic. 2 4. So that's 2 4 plate. And then round. Tile. All right. And then, yep. That's exactly what I need right now. And then, what do I have in here? It is 1/3. All right. Okay. Yep. I still have those. It's like orange on top and yellow at the bottom. Very cool. And then 2x4 again. 2x4 brick. And then this is a Technic brick here, but I'm not sure if there's anything above it. There isn't. So Technic brick. Okay, now we're back to plates. It's like 1 6 2 4. Right, 1 6 2 4. Alright, let me check if there's anything in here, but I think it's unlikely. Yep, there isn't. I did want to keep this light, I remember that. Alright, did we have it here? Or did we have it here? I don't remember now. I think we had it here. Okay. Fin, wing. What's it called? Is it called a fin or a wing? It's gonna be called like a wing, isn't it? It's tail shuttle. All right. So it's neither. Oh. Slope. Hello. I need slopes. All right. Orange. Hello from Ecuador. Hello. What time is it there for you guys? Mm. It is around like it's like mid-afternoon here where I am. Mm. Oh, okay. Right. You will gray. Alright. I think. Oh, right, the barrel, of course. And okay, okay. And axle, I think. 1x4. Yep. Hello, work with me. Alright, I think that's good enough. Close enough. Alright, so we have the gun. We have the gun, now we go on to the shield. And once the shield is done, we can start doing steps division. Yeah, the mic wireframes from Code Geass Drool. I don't watch Code Geass. No spoilers in the chat. I might get around to it eventually. I hear that like the ending is kind of divisive. Some people think it's the best. Some people think it's the worst. So I would be interested to see how I feel about it, but I haven't seen it. Have you seen the movie 9? Yes, I think. We're talking about like the 9 puppet robot things, right? So the coolest robots design. They're like if you made a robot animal but nothing but scrap metal and junk. Farmables. Yeah, they're like there's like a there's like a lady one, there's an old one, there's a chunky one. There's like the twins that are like supposed to be children or something. Like they're coded like children, but they're supposed to all be the same age. Actually, 9 is supposed to be the youngest one. But like in the end, it looks like, oh look, there's like 4 of them left, and it's like a mother, father, and a child, which is, well, and 2 children, I guess. Which is kind of funny how that works out. Mm. This is not what I need. What is it that I need? I need 1x8. Oh, okay. Okay. Where's that hood piece? Oh, here it is. Okay. All right. Okay. It's supposed to be like also like a rocket punch, like thing. Um, I am actually slightly debating whether or not I should leave this in, because I haven't taken the photo yet. I can still make changes if I want to right now. I think I'll leave it. It is free. People can remove it if they want. It is also like a small project. Alright. Tile. Alright. Ingot. Alright. And then I have, oh right. Do I have it? Alright, this goes further in. Okay. What's your favorite machine from 9? I like the Winged Beast. It's been a while since I've seen 9, so I'm not going to be able to tell you like what my favorite designs are. I like 9. the oh man, I haven't seen that movie since I was a kid. Um, honestly, I'm a bit worried that like now that I watch it again, it might not hold up, and maybe it's one of these movies that, like you watch as a kid and you think it's the coolest thing ever, but actually it's kind of mid. But because you watched it as a kid, you have like a lot of nostalgia for it. All right, let me see. no shade to anybody who likes it. It might genuinely be good. I do have that fear that it might not be as good as I remember it. All right. Is that the correct orientation? Yeah. All right. And then 2, 1, teal. All right. I think we've done. All right, sure. Yay. Okay, so now we get to assemble the thing. Connect. Oh wait, actually, like to rotate, and can you just connect on your own? Did you do it? It did it. Yay! All right. Okay. Fantastic. So that worked out. This. Oh, okay. Where have you disappeared to? Oh. Go back. Go back. No, that's not what I want. Okay. Alright. I think... rotate? Okay. Can you attach, please? That's nice. Actually, I would like you to bend at the elbows here. Yep. Yeah. Bend 90 degrees. And this for you. Hello, come on, work with me. Alright. Rotate. Rotate in this direction. Alright. Here we go. Oh, God. Attach. Yeah. Alright, I will also... Oh, God. What happened? Oh. Okay, that's random. That's fine, we fixed it. Okay, rotate here, please. Yes. Also 90 degrees, I think. Alright. See if I can straighten this leg out. Take down here, please. Yeah. Alright. Why not just mirror it? I'm about to mirror it. Oh, the arms are asymmetrical. That's why I didn't just mirror it. The legs are actually also technically asymmetrical, but rather than having different builds, they have just like different color bricks, and so I'm going to mirror the legs. But all the arms, unfortunately for me, I want them to look like they're different. Okay. But for the legs, I'll mirror the legs once I'm done. All right. Rotate. Let's just rotate it like one click. Okay. That's good, I think. All right. Let's see if we can put the shield and gun on. We have to put the shield and gun on. I think we should probably put the shield and gun on so people don't get confused as to what to do. All right. Nope, that's not where I want it attached. Come on, studio, work with me. Work with me. Okay, I'm going to use connect. Let's pull out the big guns. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna pull out connect for this as well. Wait. That work? Okay, fantastic. Oh god. Okay, so now here's the trick. Don't create your submodels here. Go to oh, okay, I have to save this. Let me see. I think actually when I open the save window, it does not appear on. Okay, fantastic. I'm just gonna save it on desktop. Rocket Mac upgrade. All right. Actually, I already have a Rocket Mac upgrade. This is like Rocket Mac upgrade 2 or something. It's like some boring name. Rocket Super upgrade. What app is this? This is Studio. Stud.io. It's Bricklink Studio. If you just look up Bricklink Studio, you should be able to find it. Alright, I'm out of water. This is a great time to take a break. I'm gonna go. I'll get some water. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Can you guys still hear me? Check, check. Alright. I need to check to make sure that the audio is still working. And then we can go ahead. Alright, check, check. Swing, swing. Let me. Check, check. This is working. Fantastic. All right. Okay. I think we're still live. Okay. Fantastic. Okay. Oh. Okay. So where are we? Oh, we're here. All right. So okay. So now that I have saved. Have I saved it? Saved it. I think. Yep. Okay. We go to instructions. Yeah. All right. So here we are in instructions. This is the part where you would want to do like submodel divisions, decide on the flow of the build and all that stuff. It's 2 a.m. where I am. Gotta go to bed. Goodbye. Goodbye, Ronco. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. I think how we're gonna do this is we build the torso first, then the legs, then the arms, then the head, um, then the accessories. Actually, before the accessories, we might build the tail. Just put the tail there. Or we might just build the tail with the torso. Alright, how about that? We built the torso, which includes the tail, then we built the legs, then the arms, then the accessories. Well, then the legs, then the arms, then the head, then the accessories. Yeah. Do you do this for a living? Yeah! For the time being. Alright, so I have a bunch of hotkeys set up, but I don't remember what they are. So now I'm going to look at my hotkeys. Shortcuts. What did I do? Step editor. Yeah. Oh, creating submodel actually has a Z. That's great. Arrange. No, that's not where. Oh, it's O and etc. Okay, that's fine. Move to previous step. It's W. Okay. Move brick to next step. C and X. Yep, that's great. SD. Move brick to. Oh, new step. Okay. X and C. No new step is above that. Move to, okay, flip page is above that. And move, okay, move step to first, last, previous. I don't think we need to deal with these. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright, so let's try this. See? Yep, that's good. See? Nope, that's not what we want. So we delete this. So instead of C, what I want to do, D, yeah. So you can see that I'm moving all of this to like step 2. Now eventually I'm going to want to like group all of these into a submodel, but for now I'll just leave it like that. Alright, and then this gun, we'll do C so that it creates a new step. And then D. Actually, we can do that. Just move everything. Yep, that works. Okay, so that's the gun, I think. Yep. Check the arm. Arm looks okay. All right. The last thing we want to put on is the head, I think. So we'll move the head first. See? Yep. Arms. Right. C. D. Right. We'll move this. Move this to last step. Yep. And that's all for the torso, I think. Yep. D. Alright. And then leg. Is this your only job? For the time being. Hopefully it can last as long as it does. But like right now, I'm doing okay. Alright, with that. I know that like it doesn't seem like that because I've put out so few work this year. But like I have built up quite the library of stuff for people to like buy and support me. So yeah, it's taken a while for me to get to this stage, but like this is where I am. All right, and now we make this a submodel. Okay, great. View steps. All right. We'll move this. That should be a submodel. That should be a submodel. I think the shoulder pad should be a submodel as well. These are like I'm going backwards, right? And then I think this should be a separate step. Yep. All of this can be one step except the back. So C, D. All right. I'm not gonna group these just yet. Uh, should I group this? Should probably group this together. Alright, I'll group this. Just to make sure that we have an easier time later on. Alright, I think now we'll go backwards as we always do. Okay, C, D. Okay, C, D. Okay. Like for bricks that solidify like the assembly, you want to put them on as soon as possible. Generally, all right. I'm gonna create submodels for these, but I'm just gonna put all of them in the next step first, and then we'll go back to deal with that later. Let me see. I think these I can remove because they're kind of flimsy. You don't want to put them in the same step as a bunch of other things, and I would like to be able to move this whole thing as a subassembly. Should I? It's probably not necessarily necessary actually. Alright, I'll do that. Okay, we'll do this. Okay, see. Okay, actually no. Okay, so the thing is that I just took these off, right? And like the flow of the instructions are such that people's eyes sort of like focus on where things just happened. And so if you can make steps sort of clumps together in a location that's better. Sounds really obvious, but like they are things that I didn't realize until I sort of like do it myself. Sort of like little things that you need to pay attention to. Okay, so okay. Okay, actually want to move this. Yeah, okay. Move this to, yeah, move this to here. Will probably be better. Alright. The reason why I did that was because like these two are underneath this big plate, and like when you're building stuff up top, that might jostle these loose, so I won't use them until I have this on top, and then I can bracket it, like, you know, brace it with this. Yeah. Okay. So now that we did that, I think that once all of this are in, okay, I think we can just remove this. Okay. See. All right. Okay. See. All right. See. All right. D, I think. Just check. Yep, that's fine. C, D, D. All right. If I can get my hands on the newest Milano ship, I would like to continue it with the original version and make Optimal Optimus from Beast War. Ooh, think of those colors. I guess he is orange and blue. You need joints. It comes with a bunch of ball joints that I'm aware of. Do either of the ship comes with like strong ratchet joints, or do you want to make a statue? In which case that wouldn't matter at all. C, D. I think now we're gonna do this. Alright, no, we're doing this. C. C, D. All right. I'm gonna put all of this in one step. We're gonna deal with it later. Then put this in. I'll actually put this in the next step because I think it's easier to put this in the middle of this big piece than to count to see where this falls. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in the next step and hopefully people can figure it out. All right, so now we go through it again and see what we need to make submodels. I'd like to transform, but it's also not much of a transformation though. Yeah, he's like kind of a monkey in both modes. All the joints remain exactly where they are. It's too much trouble. Okay. Alright. Oh, okay. Made a mistake there. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. That. So if I want people to put these two bricks together first before I put them onto like the big subassembly that you're working with, you create a submodel, and sometimes you just need to have like a pop-out window that then points an arrow in. I'll show you. Well, I'll show chat like what that looks like in a minute. But yeah, that's what we're doing here. Brace that down. Yeah, put these here. Like these are on one step connection, so like I don't want them to be on here for longer than one step. So the next step we immediately put these down to secure them in place. Okay, great. I think that's that. All right, next step. All right. Actually, let's move this down because we're going to have to do the tail anyways. All right, so I'm going to move this down after the chest plate. Yeah, so this is right before the tail. Yep, I think that's good. So we'll do the shoulders first. That's probably a good idea. Okay, submodel. Few steps. Let me see. How do we do this? I think we'll build this backwards. No, actually we can just build on top of here, can't we? So it's gonna look like that in the instructions. All right. C. 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 D. Is this gonna make sense? I think it's gonna make sense. Yeah. All right. Show the pad. All right. Make this a submodel. Few steps. C. D. C. C. D. All right. Okay. Should be fine. Build there. Okay. Great. This is a submodel. Few steps. C. C. Alright. Actually, we can reduce the number of steps here. We can just delete this last step. Well, actually delete the first step. Okay. Just C. Yep. That should be fine. Okay. So this is a submodel. Few steps. Actually, I don't remember what I was doing here. Alright, I remember now. Alright. C. C. Nope, that's the same step. Okay. C. D. C. Okay. Yeah. C. C. Alright. That. Okay. That can be one step. All of this needs to be a submodel. C. Yep. People are gonna miss this piece though. Alright, I might recolor this. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely recolor this into teal. I have to recolor one of the teal bricks into yellow. We're gonna do that later. I'm gonna write it down somewhere. Or not. I'm just gonna try to remember it. If I forget, chat, please remind me. Alright, let's go. Yep. Uh-huh. Okay. This should be fine. Tail, submodel. Okay. Okay. So that, like that. Okay. Okay. And that's the torso done. Alright. Let's do the leg. Alright. Legs are gonna come as two separate submodels. I'm going to which one am I making first? I sure want to make the thigh first. Alright. Submodel please. Use steps. There's like generate steps here. I never use that. Okay, I'm gonna put you two together. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna actually put this last. Because they are unbracketed and you want to bracket these things as soon as possible. Alright. C, D, nope. What am I doing? C, alright. Go back up. Uh-huh, yeah, uh-huh. C. Right. C. Okay, C. 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 Alright, so we'll start from this side. Build, build, build. Build, okay, that's fine. And then we flip over, put that on. Please make this a submodel, okay. Generate steps never really worked for me. Yeah, me as well. I feel like the effort of going in to fix the generated steps is more than just doing it yourself to start with. I suppose that if you're just doing a lot of like startup construction and you just want something quick and you're not really planning to share it like internally, that might be more worth the like just doing that. But because we're doing this, unfortunately, we have to do this kind of properly. Alright. You will go next step. Next step, please. Next step. Next step. Oh, that's a bunch of like one brick steps. Oh well, nothing I can do about that. Alright. Okay, I can kind of do this. C. 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 D. C. Alright, so we start with this. Yep, go on. Yeah. Uh-huh. 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 Yeah, I think that works. Okay, is there any submodel I need to... Okay, this has to be a submodel. Okay, and we're back. Are we done? I think we still have... Oh, okay. The arms are separate. Let's do... Which arm do we do first? Is it this arm first? Let's not. Let's do this arm first. Okay. Alright. Shouldn't be too bad. Submodel. Steps. Okay. Let's do this. All right. We do this and that. This has to be a submodel. Yep. This has to be a submodel. Let's see. Yep. That should work. Yep. Okay. And then the fist. Alright, so we start with this, do that. We'll probably flip over for this. This has to be a submodel. That and that. Alright, great. Okay. Other arm. Mr. Everything, hello. You know One Piece or Blox Fruit in Roblox? I do not. Is Mr. Everything just Roblox gamer? I can see that you're using the same profile image. Okay. See? Fantastic. View steps. Right. Right. See. Okay. I can do this actually. I can just remove this from the punching arm, the weapon. I put both of the gauge on here. Just save myself some trouble later. Is that better? Or is that worse? Alright, I actually don't like that as much. Alright, I'm just gonna have to specify it in the instruction somewhere. Alright, that's fine. Okay. That means that this has to be a separate step. So I'm gonna put this in a separate step. Which is fine. Okay. C, D, D. I think how we did this before is make this submodel. C, D, C. Alright. Next page. Yep. Do you make super cool creations? I hope so. C, and we're good with that. Okay, let's go. Okay. If we make this submodel, yeah, okay. Alright, make this a submodel. Steps. C, C, D, C, C. The submodel and move it to next step. Okay, I'm gonna move this down here actually. Alright, okay, should probably work. And now we've got the head. Alright, make this a submodel. Use steps. Think. Alright, let's first move this brown piece. C, D, 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 D. And then, what do we want to do? Okay, let's remove everything we can remove. D, nope, that's not it. C, D, 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 D. Right. Okay. C, D, we're gonna make that a submodel later. Head looks good, thanks. Okay. And then I think everything from here is actually bracketed, which is kind of fun. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna remove this. D. And then we'll just remove this one layer at a time, I guess. C, D, C, C, D. Alright. C, D. Right. C, D. C, D. I've got Armada Optimus. Oh, I also did just get Armada Optimus. I forgot to talk about that. Yeah, Armada Optimus mock built like the original toy. He currently stands the same height as Icon's Optimus Prime, but the super mode is much taller. Holy cow, how does that super mode hold together? That's a lot of weight. If it's built like the original toy, you mean like it has like a box that flips inside out? Interesting. Do I not have anything to support the... Oh, I don't. Alright. Huh. Alright. Give me a second. Let me check. Ooh. Okay. Okay. These, I'm gonna actually move these further down. Okay. Nope. Okay. I'll move these. Yeah. Make this the same step actually. Okay. So what are things like right now? Ooh, it's real sketchy. That's not great. Okay. We're gonna have to move these somewhere else. Okay. I'll move this step down. Okay, no, actually, instead of moving this step down, I'd like to move this step up. So move this further up. Okay. Yep, I think that's better. Because this actually does like lock a bunch of this stuff in place. Here's a brick box, very cool. Okay. Okay. What do we want to do next? Alright. I think next we worry about this. Okay, C, D, C, D. Alright. C, D, D, D. Alright. C, C. Alright, okay. I think this should be work. I'm trying to think of a way to make it more posable like Legacy Armada Optimus Prime. I mean, you can build it like Legacy Armada Optimus Prime rather than Dragon Fruit. Okay. I mean, what's stopping you from building it just like Armada Optimus Prime? Alright, okay. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna make this a submodel. I'll cheat it later. Okay, make this a submodel. Yeah, put those down. Yep, make this a submodel. Make this a submodel. Okay. Yep. Alright, make this a submodel. Make this a submodel. Okay. Yep. Make this a submodel. I actually find that like making one of a pair of submodels and then just adding like ×2 manually to the instructions later more consistent than like pairing these together, because like they do give you the option to do that. Like I find that can be kind of inconsistent with how it's implemented. Sometimes like Studio gets real confused about the orientation of bricks. Okay, make this a submodel and let's go. That should work. Alright, and that's the head. Okay. Rocket launcher. You have tips on how to sell mock on Rebrickable. My tip is to make good mocks, and then people will buy them. I like making videos to show how the thing itself is handled. Rebrickable is also like optimized exactly for what I do, which is like alt models. You can try free models, but I think free models are a lot less popular than alt models. And yeah, it's like do good work. I think if you do good work and take nice photos, I think people will notice. Yeah. Just want to make my version as faithful to the original, but improved. Not just the copy of the new ones. Wow, that's interesting. I don't have a nostalgia for the old one. Like, actually, the thing that I really like is like a long time ago we have an image of a prototype Armada Prime that we never see again. That apparently may or may not have been lost to the ocean or something. Um, yeah. Okay, actually, I don't want to do that. I might have to. Okay, does this thing come together? Number one, it is missing a piece. Right? Okay. Is the piece? Nope. Okay. So let me save this. Okay. See, this is why you don't create submodels before you actually like break the steps down. Sometimes you miss a piece. Okay, actually exit file. Okay, it's saved. Sometimes like Studio gets real confused. Now this last piece should be in the final step, so you just put it back in the correct step. Release and make submodel again. Okay, fantastic. Alright, I've got this. I think. Okay. Alright, I'll actually delete this step. C, D. Alright, great. And all of this. I actually want this above here. Alright, okay. C. Alright. Mr. Everything, you're gonna need to stop like sending a bunch of emojis. I see the message. You ever watch RAD 2001? I have not. Just where have you been? I have been caught up in a bunch of paperwork. But I have been working. It's just that like none of my projects are finished, and so I can't really put them out yet. I did put out something like 6 months ago, and I'm here now. Yeah, like alt builds can be stressful. Sometimes they just don't work out. Let's see. Yep. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna put all of this into one thing. C. D. All right. Okay. I think like the first Transformers cartoon I probably watched is animated. I mean, like after the movies, I watched animated, and I loved animated. And then after animated, like a lot of people, I watched Prime, and I really like Prime as well. Yeah, and from there, I think you go to comics. You go to Mori Meets the Eye. It's just the progressions of these things. What happened after to Prime? I guess after Prime you have like RID 2015. Like I didn't really watch RID like RID 2015. Yeah. Afterwards, after RID 2015 is What's after already 2015? It's slipping my head at the moment. I think, I mean, I've seen Earthspark. I actually haven't seen Earthspark Season 2 because the animation looks kind of wonky. I hope that they're able to put some money in it for Season 3, but I'm not necessarily optimistic. Actually, I think Season 3 is out already and I'm just not paying attention. Alright. I think that's the gun. Alright. Shield. Alright. I'll put this at the end. Animated mocks when? Oh, might be never. But, you know, never say never. I'm not in a rush to make animated mocks. The thing about animated is that the style is so specific. I think that, like, if I'm going to make Transformers mocks, they're probably going to be sort of like... Oh, actually, I was going to say that, like, I want to make Transformers mock that are sort of like evergreen. Not evergreen, but sort of like my own take on them. That are not necessarily based on any specific continuity. But then I really want to make the Lost Light crew. So, who knows? We'll see. Actually, yeah, okay. See. Actually, this can be the same step. This can be the previous step, I guess. This I actually need to put in further. Alright, we're gonna put this in the same step as this. And alright, okay. Go through. Are you still working on Cosmec? I am still working on Cosmec. I might work on Cosmec on stream tomorrow. I think about the same time as I do now. We'll see how things pan out. And the thing about alt builds is that, like, I found like working on alt builds like on stream is just like exhausting. Yeah. And like there's another project that I would like to get done before then, but it's not gonna get done by the end of the new year. By New Year, so I might do that instead. All right, so now that step division is done, let's save this. Exit. We're going to mirror the lake. Fortunately for us, the lake sort of like pushed past the middle line, so I'm not too worried about using that. I will just... Oh god. Yeah. Does that work? Yep. Alright. Now, I would like to... Alright. I have to fix a bunch of this because the program's very confused by what to do with like this particular piece. It's alright. Yeah, so that's good, I think. Yep. Return to upper model because I need to check that this works. Holy cow, it works? Huh, I guess they figured it out. I thought that was impossible. But they did it. Congratulations, studio team, you did it. You don't know what I'm talking about. This brick does not have like an opposite version, a mirrored version. It has this. Okay, so let me see. Return to main model. You can see how like the hips are different here, because this is the same brick as this. And studios is sometimes often very confused as to what to do with this and this piece. Unless, oh no, they didn't figure it out. It's okay. It's okay, studio. This is as good as I can expect you to do this. The thing is, this piece is a separate piece, which means that it just mirrors like normal instead of with the other piece. And that's why that was a bit funky, but I fixed it. It's fine. Yeah. Alright, now we have to recolor it because it is asymmetrical. Actually, we might not, because I do want to recolor one of the other pieces here. Okay, all of that is the same, all of that is the same, and that's, I want that to be yellow. All right, okay, that's fine. Brush, where's brush? Brush is here. Brush that to be yellow, and then there's a teal up here, which is fine because we're going to change one of the pieces. All right, edit. Oh my god, it's 4 a.m. here. Barbara, go to sleep. Like, this will be on VOD, and like, you know, can always catch the next one. Will you make something with the new Ninjago combo mech? I'm not sure yet. I don't currently have any ideas for the new, but I am interested to see how that works out. So it's very likely that I will buy it to just see. Hello, Brad Foster. 86 Devastator looks awesome. I am torn on that. I feel like I would like to have seen more. I'm frustrated that we're still doing like the attachment from the thigh to like the leg robots are still asymmetrical, just so it can stand straight. And I feel like there must be a way to fix this. Like, that's the main thing that's sort of bothering me. The other thing is like, oh god, I know everybody's like, I feel like I can't be alone in this, but like, I kind of wish that they would like let the treads on the two armbots be the same color. I want it to be symmetrical, and like the best they can do is to make like the insides of the green treads purple, and it's like All right, let's see, hide. Where's hide? Hide that, and we're gonna make that. I think we'll make that teal. Yeah. All right, sure. Return the main model. Sure. All right, that should be good, I think. And now for page design. I am really excited for it. It looks really cool. I want to see how like a bunch of things work out. It looks like just like a better Combiner Wars Devastator. But there are a bunch of things that just looks like Combiner War Devastator, which is fine. It's Combiner War Devastators. Well, it's like United Warriors Devastator, but it's not like hit with the economy. Well, I guess it still is hit with like inflation. Like it's more expensive than, I'm gonna guess, United Devastator. Well, I might be wrong about that. I'm pretty sure it's more expensive like in total than United Devastator, right? And like United Devastator is real like hollow. Like the new one looks like it's a lot more filled out, which is nice. Favorite combiner is probably Bruticus, I think. But it's gonna be Bruticus or I like Predaking because Predaking's like a cohesive color. Superion's also kind of more cohesive than a lot of them. I like Bruticus because I like his face. I like the nice, like face plated like face. Like Bruticus, I think is also the only one where I remember all of their names separately because like they seem to all have individual personalities in a lot of continuity rather than like just my brain just sort of like all of the Superion robots. I feel like apart from Silverbolt, I feel like I remember Alpha Bravo because that was like a funny joke for a while. But other than that, I don't remember any of their names, the aerial bots. With the Constructicons, I remember Scrapper because Scrapper's the leader. But apart from that, again, I don't remember any of the other ones. With Bruticus, I feel like I remember all of them. Swindle in animated have like a bunch of personalities, so we remember Swindle as Swindle. Brawl is Meathead, and then Onslaught is the leader. I guess the two arm bots can be kind of interchangeable, except two all are one gives like so much, like did so much work for oh no, and I was like, it's not Vortex, it's the other one. It's the one that's the shuttle, and I can't remember his name. Having just said that I remember the Combaticon names, I just realized that I don't remember the Combaticon names. What the hell is like it's like Blast Off, right? Yeah, okay. We built something with 2025 Ninjago mechs. We'll see. I currently don't have any plans for the Combiner mech, but I might think of something. I wonder if there'd be enough parts in the Cole mech and the Monkey Kid mech to make a Unicorn Gundam mock. That's interesting. You can try that one. I don't think I'll try that. That seems like a lot. I might want to. I do want to make a unicorn at some point. But I'll just make a unicorn as an unconstrained build. Make a Star Lord one next, as in like this, like an like a combiner build. I mean, if I see opportunity, I do want to just like make like a posable body in the size of like the Mark 42. See how that works out. I would like to make a Wolverine, just unconstrained. I've got plans for RAD 2001 recolor of Bruticus called Ruination. Very cool. I do think that on the whole, Ruination probably has better colors. It looks more like realistic-ish colors. Like yeah. Yeah. I love my War for Cybertron Bruticus. I think looks amazing. And we still don't really have a good toy of that thing. And Planet X is kind of... Is Planet X dead? I don't even know if Planet X is dead. Alright, let's do this. File, save, and now we go to page design, which I think is probably the most tedious part. Alright. Change that view, rotate, delete this, rotate the preview, delete this again. Alright. Should I lay this flat? I feel like I don't have to. Alright, so this, I'm going to convert to callout. And this I will also convert to callout. Alright, so alright. I think they now have like an option to like auto center the thing, which will save me a bunch of... Okay, studio's dying. Have I saved? Have I saved? Save. Okay. There. Okay. Alright. Is it here? Where is centering? Okay. Align to step center, thank you. Align to step center. Align to step center. Align to... I feel like there should be a way to just do this automatically for all pages. Like, am I missing something? I feel like I've like looked... Like, if anybody knows Studio better than I do and know a way to like just center everything like automatically, that would be great. Do you know about the late 2025 Transformers? Like, do you mean like leaked listings? I'm not sure if we'd be... Okay. This is bizarre because I don't know why this is rotated. Change that view, cancel change that view, and then it's back. Right? Like Studio does that sometimes. It's wonky. Like, what happened? Okay. I think... Alright, because we're going to have to view it like that anyways, let's lay this flat here. Okay. And I want to rotate it this way. Yep. So, now... Yep. I have to rotate this back up. I'll rotate this up. Yep, that's fine. Alright. Move. Right. Delete this. Go down. Alright. Please. Center. Ooh. Something had a conundrum. Okay. Shouldn't have been so trigger. You got me thinking about Planet X Dinobots and Trypticon, right? Oh god, did they finish all the Dinobots at least? Like, I miss Planet X. I actually quite like them. Then they made, like, what's the last thing they made that we, that was out? Like, was it... I think it was... Was it IDW Star Saber? I actually quite like that Star Saber, but like I do feel like they were very faithful to the Alex Milne design, but I did want more of the flame toy styling. Okay, this is the step. I think we rotate. Yeah. Just so, okay, so actually, okay, you can look at this, and like, you can still see all three of these bricks if I rotate it the other way. Like, I can rotate it this way and you can still see these three bricks. But like, I want you to see this hole, and that can reduce like error being made. There's a bunch of little things like that. Alright, step center. I'll need to remember to add decals later. Alright, I'm gonna have to rotate this. Step center, yeah, fantastic. Okay. Is this your only job? If it is, it's amazing. Yeah, I'm doing okay right now. It might not be my only job forever, but right now I'm making enough to keep going. Alright. Alright, I think that should make sense without me needing to rotate it. Okay. Actually kind of want to move that step, but it's not important enough, so I'm just going to let it go. Okay, convert this to call out. Convert this. Low. Convert this to call out. I feel like convert to call out should get a hotkey. That would be nice. Please just give me a hotkey for convert to call out because I need to use it all the time. Okay. There's a thing that I would like to try doing again. Like I feel like it's not necessarily worth a bunch of effort, which is why I haven't been doing it. But like, okay, we're gonna have to. Okay, sometimes it does this where it's like, oh look, it's the step where it's this thing that it's done already for the more complete submodel, and I kind of feel like, I kind of don't need this step, but there's no way to just like delete this step. I can turn off submodel preview so it doesn't look weird. Yeah. I thought they were just making a Metroplex. Did they? Did Planet X make a Metroplex? I don't remember that. Like, was it based on the game or? I did remember seeing like 3D rendering of a Metroplex. I'm not sure if anybody's actually following through with that. I like Perfect Effects stuffs. Ever seen their Leo Convoy? Ooh, that slipped my mind. I feel like it's been a while since that happens, and now I have no idea what that looks like. Okay, this. I think we can activate buffer exchange. Yeah. All right. Oh, okay. So with this, it's actually you do that. You turn this red, and you insert a line. Can't insert a line. Insert an arrow that has no end, which is kind of like a wonky way of doing this, but like, I just choose a random red. That might not even be the same red. This is real finicky. I'm not gonna do it for the other shoulder. I feel like people should be able to understand what this is supposed to mean. Align this up. All right. Oh, it's bothering me. Okay. Okay. Barbara, alright, I'm gonna get some sleep. Yeah, go get some sleep. We've got Golden Dragon, Water Samurai X, Hainu alt build, very cool. Wow, I'm planning to make more. Pretty much Zoid X Gundam. That sounds exciting. Might have to check that out after the stream, if I remember. Current step center. Yep. I'm gonna convert this to call out. Yeah. If it's just like 2 steps like this, you can convert it to call out. Alright, so for this, the reason why we want that yellow piece on first is because afterwards we're gonna need to, okay, I think we can convert this to call out? Yeah. Like, it gets real wonky, right? So change step views here. We're gonna have to, like, we need some orientation. Let's see. I hope this is not too confusing, and like people can orientate this to the yellow piece. Alright, so I would try sometimes. I don't do this very consistently. Well, because this is like coming from above, I'd like it to point out down instead of sideways. But sometimes I'm lazy and I don't actually do it. Alright, okay. That's good. Okay, step center. center, and then put on there. Should make sense. Alright, do this. Generally, we like studs up construction. And then at this point, we flip it over. And there we go. Alright. Okay. Let's rotate this so you can see that the torso is complete. Alright. Now, sometimes when you do that, it becomes smaller, so just make it big again. Alright, I think, yeah. This makes no sense. Alright. Oh, it's fine. Okay. Okay. This I will convert to call out. Like this to be rotated. So see here now, it's like sort of like inconvenient to have it like sort of the arrow point to the. I guess I can. It's closer. This is closer to this edge, so I'll just do this and it's fine. It's fine. All right, great. This makes no sense. So I'm just gonna turn off submodel preview. Take this for me. All right. This should be fine. Yep. Convert this to call out, please. Ironcrafter, keep up the great work. Ah, thanks. Step center, please. Step center, step center, step center, step center, step center. Okay. Okay, let's rotate this. Alright. And now we have a leg. Alright, let's do smaller. Oh, too small. Okay. Alright, it's one leg. Oh, and now it goes to the arm. Alright, so here's the thing. I can't just go to the arm and like change like the step views of the arms, except for the fact that like the next thing that I would like to build is the next leg. And if we do the arm now, we'll have to redo the arm because I think there's a bunch of like step views and stuff that's anchored to the number of the page instead of the parts that's being changed. So like a bunch of your settings will get pushed down. So like when we're doing page design, we do them chronologically one at a time. Just like we don't shuffle around, don't forge ahead with this if this really isn't going to be the thing that appears at the end. So if the next step in the instructions should be the next leg, now we have to make sure that it appears here. So first, let's save. I just want to save. Go back to step editor. Return to parent. Return to parent. And our leg should be here in the final step. We're going to do that. And we're going to move this up above. Yeah. Right, so one leg, another leg. Okay, great. So all of this stuff should be divided for us because we have, right, let's rotate this so it looks nice. All right. We've divided the steps for the other leg and we just copied that over. And that should retain the steps, which is nice. All right, we rotate this before we convert to call out. Should we do this, then we lose the orientation change. It's okay, I'll just insert it back in. Flip Mm. Skibbity, skibbity, my brain. All right. All right. This makes no sense. I'm just gonna turn that off. All right. This should just be. All right. Convert this to call out. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Good. Mm. Does people really buy your instructions even though you put the video instructions? I mean, there's a bunch of stuff that I've put out recently that doesn't have video instructions. Or like even the free ones, yeah. Even the free ones, I've got people who want to support me. They want to help me keep doing this. And so yeah, they don't mind paying like a couple of bucks for the convenience. Um, yeah. I try to keep the prices, reasonable. They're like 10% usually of brick cost, usually a lot less. Well, not a lot less. It can't get a lot less if it's like the usual price is already just like 10% of brick cost. And so usually if you can afford the bricks, the instructions aren't a big deal. Yeah. Mm. All right. I'm gonna delete this and so model preview turns off. I actually don't know which arm this is. This might be a disaster. Convert to callout, please. Oh, this is fine. All right, this is working as intended, I think. All right. All right. Convert this to callout. Ideas are worth the price, in my opinion. Oh, thanks, Burak Kirkler. Why Minecraft? Why? Okay. King Titan, if you're a human, can you say that you are? Because you're exhibiting sort of bizarre behavior. And I'm gonna have to knuckle down and do some moderating. Alright. Okay. Yep, that's fine. Convert this to call out. Change that view, flip this over. This is fine. It's actually pretty good sometimes when the call out is in a different orientation as the actual thing on the step. That way you can sort of see multiple views of it. Alright. Okay. Now we need to rotate this. I still never use Bricklink for spare parts. I usually just buy whole sets for certain parts sometimes. Yeah, I do that too. Like sometimes when I'm in a rush and like I really need that part now. Okay. It's my frustration with like the F1 like Speed Champions next year, because it looks like there's a bunch of bricks that I would like to have on hand immediately to just test things out. Unfortunately for me, it looks like I haven't seen them anywhere else except the F1 sets. And, like usually I'm really excited to buy the Speed Champion sets and like have the new bricks and then also like have a great building experience and have a bunch of new cool bricks to like test out. Like unfortunately for me this year, I'm gonna have to wait for a bit for that. I am human, but sad human. Alright. I hope that this stream can bring you some solace. Alright. Arm. Let's rotate the arm so it makes sense. Okay. Okay, convert this to call out. Change step view. Rotate this. Yeah. I bought your Optimus and Bumblebee, and I really enjoyed building them, even though finding the pieces were hard. Oh, cheers. Yeah, that's a thing that prevents a lot of people from engaging with those. It's like we got real used to numbered bags. Some people have told me that like was an interesting experience going back to like what it feels like building from before, you know, the modern age. But yeah, I don't really have a solution for this. So here's a fun thing. Let me see if I can show how I do this. So what I would do here is I'll do that, insert an arrow, make sure that this is 2, this is the correct arrow, do that, and then manually insert text. It just says like times 2, so times 2, times space 2. I think if it looks bold, it looks better. Yeah, and let's say 24. Okay. Does it look better with the space or without the space? I think it looks better with the space. Okay. Okay. And now, how do I move this? Oh god. Okay. So this is the trick to move this. You just move the corner, and then move the other corner. Which is a bit annoying, but it's okay. Now we can copy paste this if we need this again. Actually, we can copy this now. Control C, and then when I need it, I'll just paste it over. Okay, center please. Convert to call out please. Center please. Alright. I own God Pickaxe in Minecraft server, but mods just think I cheat and deleted my only good pickaxe from the server. Oh, that's unfortunate. Suppose it might be good to have some rapport with the mods. You can talk to them about it. I can imagine that it might be difficult from the mod side, you know, to know who's genuine and who is cheating. This I think is fine. Okay. Convert this to call out please. So this is one where it would benefit for, like, I would rotate this just so people can see clearly that there's a stud underneath there. Just delete this because that doesn't make any sense. Convert to call out. This as well, like the orientation of this is kind of confusing, so you can flip it, and this is a lot easier to like see what's going on, and then you can put that in there. Alright, so in general, try not to like divulge your information on the internet. Yeah. Alright. I don't Minecraft, I only Skyrim. Skyrim. I've heard very mixed, like there are people who think Skyrim is amazing, and there are people who think Skyrim is kind of wonk. Alright, now we have a times 2, look at that. Convert to call out. Line center. Center. Convert to call out. Alright, we're almost done here, I think. So that's the head done. And now it's just the weapons. Alright, let's delete this. That's fine. That's fine. Alright. I'm gonna actually do this for this one. Alright. Let's turn off preview because it looks really wonky. Alright. I need to actually, how do I do this? No, change step view. That doesn't give me what I want. What do I want? Nope, layout. I'm already here. Alright, yeah, this is what I want. Columns. Nice. Alright. Put that there. Yep. Alright, this. Can I convert this to callout? Yeah. There's only 2 steps to this. Oh, it's 2 big steps though. Alright. Alright, convert back to steps. It's fine. We're going to do that. Alright, turn preview off. Alright. Columns. You can link submodels to get ×2. Yeah, I know, but like sometimes it's inconsistent, and like if I link submodels, sometimes like Studio gets confused and it says, oh, actually these 2 submodels are not exactly the same. Because one of the round studs is rotated a different direction. I'm like, no, it's a round stud. It doesn't matter. And then it sort of flip. Sometimes it changes the orientation of one of the submodels that I link to. I don't like that. And so like I found that this actually gives me less problem. All right. Okay. I actually can solve this by just moving this upwards. All right. So I can minimize. Nope. I can minimize the amount of times I rotate the assembly. All right. Thoughts on Kang Toys combiners? Too much detail. I think it's a bit too messy for me. I've never personally handled them myself, but like they look too messy for me. Yeah. Okay. I think 20. Nope. -10. Okay. Okay. Actually, no. This is fine. 20. Okay. Too much. 100. Okay. 90. Okay. So 150. Yeah, that's better. Z20. Okay. I think that's fine. Alright, this, change that view. Go back to 0 for me. Alright. Okay. I think this is okay. Okay, no, I need it rotated the other way. Alright. Alright. Okay, let me check again to see if this actually fits. It does. Alright, fantastic. Copy it, it will link them automatically. Yeah, like sometimes like when I'm building, it's not very convenient to copy the model. Yeah. Actually, are there ways to mistake what studs I want this attached to? There are. Alright, I'll have to rotate this. Okay. Step editor. Submodel. Okay. Alright. I hope that didn't break anything. Usually I think that like it breaks pages afterwards rather than pages before. Sometimes you create a submodel, right, and it's not automatically converted to callout. Instead it's like an extra page, and then sometimes it like Studio gets confused and then shift all of your settings, and then, well, sadness, I guess. Bro, I'm trying to modify your Iron Man bust to full armor, and the arms, specifically shoulders, connection to the body is really hard to make. I'm trying to change it like you did with the full armor that you make. Okay. What's the... Alright, try to articulate your problem more clearly, and that sometimes can like give you a clue as to what you should do next. I'm gonna Turn preview off. Like, what would you say is the thing that makes it difficult? What are you trying to achieve, and what is like fighting each other? As in, like, what are the compromises you're having to make? All right. Okay, look at that. I think we're done. Right, let's zoom in a bit. And all right, file, save. And now I'll give it a once over to see if anything died. And I think we're done here for today. Okay, so this is wonky. Let's just fix that real quick. Actually, I think I can just like export it now as well. But like I need to check the inventory, and I'll do inventory check later. I'll do inventory check tomorrow. Or I'll do inventory check like off screen, because when I'm doing inventory checks, I need to when I do inventory check, I need to access my Rubricable, and I don't really want to show people my Rubricable backend, so we're gonna be here for a bit more, and then I'll be off, I think. Alright, give me a second. Let me set the stream to automatically unlist after I get out of here. And then we can okay, where's the stream setting? Unlist on stream ends. Alright, hope that's saved. Okay, go back to this. Okay, are you going to make more cool math stuff? I'm not sure what you mean. Okay. And this jiggles a bit. That's fine. I'm just gonna have to deal with that. Okay. All right, I have to worry about the prints. All right, I'm gonna have to go back and add the prints here, or else it wouldn't make any sense, and then we'd be good. All right, I think that's done. Okay. Oh God, file, save. Let me switch the view back to the shoulder. Top down. All right. Let me put this guy back together, and we'll end the stream here. I think. I will try to take a photo of this guy tomorrow morning, and then have him out by lunch, hopefully, if I just have finished everything else. I'll probably not make a video for this, but he will be on Rubricable. Nice. All right. Give him a gun. Give him his shield. Like both of these guns and shields makes the arm super heavy, and like the arm joints are really unhappy, but like, well, them's the constraints I'm building under. All right. Look at that. Thanks for joining me, everyone. I think I am going to... Should I tap out? Should I tap out or should I build another thing? How long have we been going? Let me check how long the stream's been going. The stream's been going for 3 hours and something. Should we do a bit more building and then we can tap out? All right. The sun is going down. I was planning to see. I want to stress test this setup, and also I want to see what it looks like when I build with like when the sun is down. See if it looks, you know, serviceable. But let's save that for another day. All right. Thanks for joining me, everyone. I'll probably see you tomorrow, maybe soonish. It's yeah. Bye bye.